Jerry with Medicare options for you. And it looks like we have a couple folks that are turning 65. So, congratulations on such a milestone achievement in life. Today, we're going to be talking about turning 65. What happens? And I hear the questions. You've received all this letters in the mail. People are contacting you. You might be overwhelmed. You've got letters from the government, letters from private companies. Everyone knows you're turning 65 and you're wondering, what do I do? Well, this video is going to help you today. We're going to answer the basic question about how do you get started. So we'll do that today. A little bit about us, Medicare Options for You. Medicare Options for You is the Medicare division of Daniel Insurance Agency, and we do business in California as G Daniel Insurance Agency. We are your local, customer-oriented, Medicare-focused insurance company. We are local to the Monterey Peninsula, Monterey, California, and the agents are myself, Jerry Daniel. I am licensed in the state of California, as well as Caleb Daniel. He's my son. So we are a father and son family business, and we are 100% committed to taking care of our customers. Here's our contact information. You can contact us by phone 831-920-3536. And by the way, this video will be archived to the website, which is listed there, Medicare Options for FORU.com, where you can review this and see the contact information. You can email us at medicare@geedaniel.com. And we have an office in Salinas. We also do by appointment office. We have an office in Monterey for appointments. Okay, so turning 65. Woohoo! Let's get into this and see what we need to do. So the question that when I meet with customers turning 65 is, where do I get started? What is the first thing that I do? Well, it's real simple. You need to make some decisions. Two decisions in particular. You need to decide, and ideally you want to make this decision 3 months or so, 4 to 3 months before you turn 65, okay? The first question is, at what age am I going to collect Social Security? You need to just make that decision for yourself. At what age am I going to collect it? Now, have I already been collecting Social Security? Will I delay it? You need to make that decision, right? I am not a tax or financial planner. I can give you some general guidelines, and I'm certain that you have friends and family members that can give you some guidelines, or your spouse. But you have to make that decision. What age will I collect? I'll give you some key information that will help you with that decision. And then you need to decide, number two, do I need to sign up for Medicare Part B right now? Those are the two decisions that you really will need to make, okay? So question number one, at what age will I collect Social Security? Well, you can collect Social Security as early as age 62. So obviously, if you're turning 65, you probably have already made some decision on early benefits, right? But you can collect it as early as 62. So since you're turning 65, you can collect Social Security now at age 65 if you elect to. You can also wait until what's called your full Social Security age. So that's based on the year you were born. So let me give you some numbers. Let's say you were born in 1955. Well, your full Social Security benefits actually is age 66 years and 2 months. If you were born in 1956, it is age 66 years and 4 months. So there's a scale, right? So if you want to collect your full Social Security, you'd have to wait till age 66 and 4 months. You could also wait until age 70, and then you can collect even higher or additional monthly benefits. But that's what you want to decide, right? Some people decide, I'm turning 65, I'm going to get Medicare, I need to pay for it, I'm going to get my Social Security. Some folks say, I'm going to wait till I'm 66 or 67. Some folks say, I'm going to wait till age 70. But that's the first decision you have to make. Now, assuming that you have made that decision, let's see how that affects your Medicare, right? So if you decide to start collecting Social Security at age 65, you will automatically get Medicare A and B. And that's why the first decision is important because it applies to the second decision. If you're going to collect it at age 65, you will automatically get Part A and B. They will deduct from your Social Security the cost for Medicare Part B, because Medicare Part A, there's no monthly premium for that benefit. And then you've got Medicare. So then all you would have to do, if that's your plan, all you will have to do is set up an appointment with me, and let's go over your Medicare options, right? If you have A and B, you will at least need a Part D for your prescription drugs, or you might want a Medicare supplement, or you might want a Medicare Advantage plan. I will sit down with you. We'll go over those options with you. If you decide to delay your Social Security to age 66 or 67, then all you have to do is make that election known to Social Security. You can call them and discuss it over the phone. Have patience. Good luck with that one. You can go to a local Social Security office and make that election known, or you can do it online. It's fairly simple. And by the way, that's a service that we provide at no cost to you. Either myself or Caleb, my son, will meet with you. We'll help you establish your Social Security account, and we'll walk you through the process of making that election on when you want to collect Social Security, or if you want to delay Social Security, and then making the second decision, which is do I sign up for Medicare Part B now, or making that decision, yes or no. Okay. So now let's look at the second equation. Do I need Medicare at this time? Well, it really depends on each situation. So let's look at a couple common situations. Let's say right now you're 64 and a half, or you're 64 and you'll turn 65 in 3 months. And you have individual insurance, either directly through a local carrier like Anthem Blue Cross or Blue Shield, or maybe you have it through Cover California. You have to sign up for Part B. Why? Because the individual insurance will no longer cover you once you turn 65. In fact, you'll probably get a letter from Anthem or Blue Shield just reminding you that you turn 65, you need to get your Medicare coverage. So if that's your scenario, then yes, you have to sign up for Part B, because that will be your primary or your sole insurance. You'll have Medicare A and B. You have to sign up for Part B, and you're going to have to pay for it. So if you delay, here's a quick note. If you delay your Social Security, but you're going to sign up for Part B, Medicare will send you a bill every 3 months for your Medicare Part B. I will discuss this further or in more detail when I talk more about Medicare Part B. Okay. So that's for individual insurance. Now, what happens if you have military or Medi-Cal? Then yes, you definitely have to sign up for Part B, because those particular insurances will convert to be your secondary under the assumption that Medicare will be your primary. So you really have to sign up for Medicare once you turn 65. If you have military, you plan to have military coverage, TRICARE or VA, or Medi-Cal. What if you're covered by an insurer coverage right now? You have an employer coverage. Well, the answer may be yes, maybe no, maybe. Couple of factors, right? If your employer is going to cover you after you turn 65 with an employer-based plan, and if that employer-based plan is cost prohibitive, it works in your favor, the cost of it, then you should delay your Part B, because why pay for Part B if you can have either less expensive or, better coverage with your employer? Now, if your employer is going to cover you, but the cost is $500 a month, you might want to get Medicare, because you can get your full, when I say full, you can get better coverage less than $500 a month in that scenario. And that's your option, by the way. You can always stop the employer plan, sign up for Medicare. Okay. What if you have employer-based plan, but your employer is not going to cover you? Then you need to sign up for Part B. What if the coverage with your employee is not considered credible coverage, right? It doesn't give you the full preventative or things like that. You want to sign up for Medicare. The best thing to do is give us a call. Myself or Caleb will sit down with you. We can look at the particulars and give you some guidance. Most likely, one of the things we'll tell you is we need to get some answers from your HR department about how your employer-based plan work. But we're here to help you. We charge nothing for the consultation. So let us help you through that portion, okay? And now, once we figure out those two things, when you're going to collect Social Security, how that affects your Medicare, and do I need to sign up for Part B, assuming that you do need to sign up, or you assuming that you want our assistance, the next step is actually signing up for Medicare Part B. And that will be the next video that we'll be putting out within the next week or so. So thank you for listening to this short video. If you have questions, give us a call, send us an email. We'll be glad to assist you. Jerry with Medicare Options. Thank you for listening. We'll see you on our next live stream video.